Hello and welcome to a narrated video tour for 21B Panavista Drive in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Just going to do a quick 360 here of the street itself. It's a dead-end street, nice and quiet, in a great area of Dartmouth, in the area of Cole Harbour. So you have parks, trails, schools, public transit, highway access, amenities, lakes, community centers, gyms, Cole Harbour Center, which also has an inside pool. Just a great area. And here we come all the way back to the beginning. There we go. So this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, semi-detached home. So it's the one directly in front of us on the left-hand side. And what we'll do is we'll walk around the exterior first and then we'll go inside and I'll show you the floor plan and the rooms and everything else. So we have a very long paved driveway here, so lots of room for multiple cars, probably fit 3 there quite comfortably. The exterior is vinyl and a little bit of brick on the front. So we'll walk up to the front here. So the tenant is responsible for cutting the grass and shoveling the snow, as well as paying for utilities, which is Nova Scotia Power and Halifax Water. We do have some estimates from the current tenant with regards to power consumption for an annual basis, so I'll put that into a monthly amount from a budgetary perspective. And yeah, so let's walk around the exterior. You do have a side entrance right there. You have a very large backyard. So there's a little bit of a decline there, so it goes down a little bit of a hill. So a great area there, nice green space. And I'll just go right back, just have some clothes hanging, and there's the back of the property. There we go. So now we'll head back towards the front door and we'll go inside. So as I said, there is a current tenant here in this property, so please try your best to look beyond their belongings as we view the property together. All right. So here we go. So the main floor and upper floor have been renovated with flooring, paint, light fixtures, bathroom, that type of thing. And the lower level, or the basement, is unfinished, so really just used for storage. And again, when we view the property together, all of the personal items of the current tenant will be removed. And then they have a lot of shelves and that type of thing that have also been, there's a flat screen TV, that have been affixed to the wall, and all of that will go with the current tenant. Then of course you would bring your own personality in here for your own belongings and whatnot. So, okay, so when we walk inside, we have looks to be a luxury vinyl floor, so all solid surface flooring throughout. On the left-hand side, that's your hardwood staircase going up to the second floor, which is your 3 bedrooms, bathroom, and we also have laundry upstairs as well. We also have a coat and shoe closet there. There's your door system. I'll just move back. So there's your entry. And then you have your living room here facing the street, and your dining room, which is then open to the kitchen, which you can also get through just by walking straight ahead. And then you have your side entrance just right there. All right, so let's open up the coat and shoe closet just so you can get an idea of storage. So you've got the shoes down at the bottom, coat, and then your shelf and rail just across the top. So a good amount of storage there. So the electrical was updated when this property was purchased. You have a newer ductless heat pump, which I'll show you in a moment, and then electric heating throughout. So your heating and your air conditioning is provided all through electricity. And again, it's electric baseboard heating throughout. So this is what some of those radiators are going to look like. So each room has its own, it's like its own zone. So their own radiator and thermostat. And then as I walk in, your ductless heat pump is just right there. So the condenser is outside at the back of the property, and that will give you the most cost-effective form of heating and air conditioning that you can get in our province, given our climate. So it can extract heat from the outside air till around -10 degrees, give or take. So those are absolutely fantastic. And then you can see the updated kitchen, so renovated kitchen, full suite of appliances, all that good stuff. So let's start in your living room. So I'll just turn right around. So there's the hallway we just came through a moment ago. So a good sized living room, as you can see here. And this faces the street. Most of the windows are vinyl. So you have a stationary piece of glass in the center, and then 2 casement windows on either side, so you can see the cranks, so they crank open. So there's a view of the street and of the driveway where we just were a moment ago. And I'll just turn right around. So nice neutral paint color, lots of natural light coming in through those vinyl windows, along with fresh air. And now we'll just walk all the way through. So this is your formal dining area. That's a window facing the backyard. And like I showed you once before, there's your kitchen. Appliances wise, so there's your stove, microwave range hood unit, your dishwasher, and a great sized fridge. And then once again, there's your heat pump. There's the view of your backyard. Perfect. And if I'm standing in the dining room area, this is what your view would be of your main floor. Perfect. So your kitchen. So there's your upper cabinetry. And then your lower cabinetry. And that is a laminate countertop, nice big stainless steel sink, a rectangular sink, upgraded faucet. Very nice. And here's your view of your dining room area and out towards the front door through your main hallway from your kitchen. So this is access to the unfinished basement. We'll be finishing off there in a moment. This is the side door access. The current tenant doesn't really use it as a side door right now, so they have a chair and a barbecue set up outside, but we did see that when we were outside, so that's that. So that's your main floor, so let's head upstairs. So going up the hardwood staircase. We have a nice big window in the staircase itself, which is great, so natural light and fresh air. Now we're on the upper landing. So that is your stackable laundry, your full bath. There's a staircase we just came up a moment ago. There's a nice big window that we saw. If I continue to turn, we have a linen closet here. And then our bedroom. So we have 2 bedrooms facing the street, one there, and that lump is a cat. It actually moves. You might be able to catch it with the camera, but there is a cat in the bed. And then we have another bedroom here, and that faces the backyard, and there's the window with the view of the backyard. So let's start with your linen closet. So we'll just open it up. Again, just look past the belongings of the current tenant. So that's a pretty deep closet, and you have shelving right up to the ceiling. So a good amount of storage. Now we'll go into our first bedroom. So going from that looks to be a luxury vinyl to a laminate. Again, all solid surface flooring. Nice big vinyl window facing the street and the driveway. So there's your view. Nice big hedge in the front. I'll just turn right around. And here's our closet. So 2 sliding doors. Open that up. So there's your shelf and rail across the top. So that's bedroom number 1. Now we'll go into bedroom number 2. So the same type of flooring in both bedrooms. Actually, all 3 bedrooms have the same flooring. And another nice vinyl window facing the street. It'll be a very similar view to the first bedroom. There we go. And I'll just turn right around. So good sized room. There's where we just came through a moment ago. And another closet. And there's the cat hiding. All right, so we'll just open up one of the doors for you. So there's your shelf and rail across the top. Good sized closet there. And now we'll go into the third and final bedroom at the back of the property. So again, similar flooring to the first 2 bedrooms. Another vinyl window. This is facing the backyard. You can see it there. You have a little closet there. There's no door on it, but there is some room for storage. Turn right around. And there we go. And the reason why that closet is a little smaller is because they brought the washer and dryer up from the basement, and they made it into a stackable washer and dryer solution that you can see right here. There it is. So nice and convenient. And so they took some space from the closet of that 3rd bedroom. So there's, like I said, there's your washer and your dryer all ready to go. Now we're back on that laminate floor or luxury vinyl flooring. Now we're into your full bath. So there's your vanity right there, your mirror above, your light, the exhaust fan overhead, and you have a nice big window, again, allowing in great natural light and fresh air. There's your toilet, and here's your shower tub combo. So there's the tub and the acrylic wall system with some built-in shelving there. Your shower tub, which is super. All right, so that is the second floor. And now we'll head into the basement, and the basement just has odds and sods and things that will all be removed when this tenant leaves, when you move in. Back to the main hallway, taking a left. Now we're going to be going into the basement. Set of stairs going into the basement. There we go. So like I said, just sort of odds and sods and whatnot. So unfinished room, just used for storage. We have a decommissioned washer and dryer over there. A decommissioned set tub. That's the hot water tank, electric hot water tank. So like I say, it's just used for storage. That's all. I have a couple of vinyl windows facing the backyard. And I'll just turn right around. So lots of storage space. There's the upgraded electrical panel. There we go. And it is a 200 amp service breaker panel. Just pop it open so you can see. There we go. So it does say 200 amp on it right there. And there's all the breakers. So there you go. So now we'll just head back upstairs. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Chris Ryan. I'm a property manager here in Halifax. By watching this video, you now have a true understanding of where the property is, the floor plan, what's included in the rent, and of course everything that I've mentioned in the video will be in the full ad itself. But thank you so much for watching. So again, my name is Chris Ryan, and my phone number, if you have any questions or would like to schedule a showing, is 902-830-4465. Thanks again, and have a super day. Bye-bye.